Happy Vlogmas Day, I don't even know what day it is, 19, Vlogmas Day 19. It's 11 o'clock, getting a bit of a late start to the vlog today, but for some reason my appetizer video wouldn't upload to YouTube. It only would upload the first 3 minutes of a 15-minute video. So long story short, I had to re-export it and blah, 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 blah. It took me like till 9 a.m. this morning, and baby girl is sick again. She was up coughing the last 2 nights. I ended up in her room last night with her like propped up against me so she could sleep a little bit. So I'm running on empty today pretty well. So we do have a doctor's appointment today for my son to get his ears looked at. I'm hoping to get a referral for an ENT, ear, nose, throat specialist, if you don't know what that is. So we have that, and then I'm gonna make some more caffeine. That's what I'm gonna do. So I had my work Christmas party last week, and I work at a coffee shop, so my boss is super into tea and things like that. So she got us all these little tins of tea to try, and I got black tea. That's what I picked. Woo! Oh, that smells good. That smells like really nice, fresh black tea. So I'm gonna give this a try. I'm gonna make it in my travel mug. Mama needs caffeine. All right, we've got this steeping. This smells so good. I think it's got some green leaves in there as well, because I'm getting like a green tea scent off it as well. But I love tea. It's like a nice hug. So I'm gonna let this steep while I make baby girl some lunch. She requested a ham sandwich, and I'll find some fruit or something. So on the bottom, it tells you the temperature that you need to steep it at, and then the amount of time. And that's the company if you are interested in checking out the tea. So this one is just black tea. These tins are so pretty. Like, I am a sucker for a good marbled look. It's like a purpley black. Oh, love it. All right, this has been in long enough. Let's try this out. Let me know down in the comments below, what is your favorite kind of tea? My favorite, I love black tea. I love chai tea, but my favorite tea ever was this blueberry black tea that my mom got me from out east. It was Nova Scotia. I'm gonna have to ask her the name of the tea company, and I'll link it down below for you guys if you're interested. But oh, it was so good. Like fresh blueberry flavor with the black tea. I like to add a bit of milk to my tea, and oh, it hit the spot, I'll tell you. Have been really struggling with Christmas this year. I am super into it. I'm feeling really happy. However, I was talking to my coworker the other day, and I was like, I just feel so behind. I felt like coming out of fall, I felt so behind. And like we snowballed from sickness to sickness to sickness in the fall, and we were in and out of doctors and in and out of hospital, and then to have my daughter be admitted recently to the hospital for pneumonia was really scary. And now she's snowballed into another sickness. And last year at Christmas, we all ended up so sick. We were in the hospital with both kids. They weren't admitted, but they were given some pretty heavy duty medications for, my daughter had RSV last year. My son had a really bad case of croup, and with his asthma, it just snowballs. My husband and I both, we think, ended up with the like influenza flu last year. We were all knocked out for almost 2 weeks last year, right over Christmas. So we didn't get to have like our Christmas get-togethers. We had to back out of plans. My son missed like his last week of school. Like it was just, it didn't feel like Christmas. And I tried so hard, and I like tried to make a turkey dinner, and I just, nothing worked. My buns didn't like rise, like just, it was just a disaster. And I'm kind of letting go. I'm learning to let go of these pressures that I put on myself, because I do. And I know a lot of people do, you know, and I think society expects you to put all this pressure on yourself, and you know, you have to get your Christmas cards out, and you have to do this, and you have to do that, and you have to bake 800 cookies. And like, no, you don't. Christmas is gonna come, just like in Whoville. Christmas comes, packages, boxes, or bags, right? And kind of the true meaning of Christmas is just being together with family and loved ones and I think this year, especially with just how the fall went and how, you know, COVID especially, I think made everyone think differently about the holidays. So this year I'm giving myself permission to let it go, and I'm giving you permission to let it go as well. Will Christmas be the same without it? Probably. Let it go. You know what goes great with a nice cup of tea? My mom's shortbreads. I have a video from last year, I'll link it down below, where my mom showed me how to make these. These are my mom's, and they go really well with tea or coffee, just so you know. I thought I hadn't seen Jupiter in a while. I found him. I found you. What are you doing? If you leave any article of clothing out, he will find it and he will lay on it, right? Are you sleeping? First that you've been working on today? Who's on here? Who do you got? Show me.
Ariel.
Ariel. And where's Belle?
Right here.
Yeah. And where's Pocahontas?
Right here.
Yeah. And where's Rapunzel?
I wonder where she.
I think you put her way up at the top.
There she is.
There she is. This is awesome. This is what my aunt got her last year. Giant sticker activity pad. The stickers I find are not reusable, but that's just my opinion. It comes with like a bunch of stickers and then all these pages of like castle scenes that you can put your princess stickers in.
That was great.
Is that a rainbow? So we definitely have not made a dent in this, even though we've done quite a few. But this was an excellent choice for this little girl.
These are perfect.
So, knock on wood, she's seeming a lot better today. Her nose is not as runny. She's not coughing as much as she was yesterday. She's her normal spirited self. So I'm hoping maybe it was just like a 2-day run. What do you think? Are you feeling better? Yeah. You seem a lot better today. She still looks a little bit pale, but she's eating and drinking really well. She's got some energy. We've been playing. We've been doing lots of stickers today, huh? We're really into the stickers today. That's okay. Stickers are fun. Right? We're both still in our pajamas. We should probably get dressed before we go to the doctor's office, huh? Or should we wear... No, not yet. Are we going to wear our pajamas to the doctor, or should we put clothes on? Pajamas? So if I show up to the doctor's office in pajamas, I can just say my 2-year-old said it's fine. So we're home from the doctor. She said she didn't see anything like scarring wise or any type of damage like that. She did order him a hearing test, so we went and booked that. So that's Thursday. And then depending on what that comes back as, he'll get referred to an ENT. So hopefully it's nothing. She said best case scenario, it's just a side effect from the virus that he had a couple months ago or weeks ago now. So that's best case scenario. So hopefully that's what that is, but it's good that she didn't see any scarring or damage, because that means that there's nothing wrong with the ear itself. There's a lot of hearing issues on my husband's side of the family, and like adenoids, tonsils, kind of all this area, a lot of issues on his side of the family. So that's why we're concerned. Also because it happened so quickly, like his hearing went from fine to, wow, he's really not hearing very quickly. So that's why we were quite concerned, but taking the right steps. Hello, sir. What are you doing? That is not your present. No, that's Grandma's. That's Grandma's present. So anyway, good news all around. We stopped at Tim Hortons because the kids were so good. They were so patient. They did amazing. So I got myself the hazelnut cold brew, roasted hazelnut cold brew. I don't know. I haven't tried this one. I've had their regular cold brew. I really like Tim Hortons cold brew. Let's see. Oh, it smells good. That's good. That's really good. I don't like Tim Hortons hot coffee. I find it's just trash. Can you stop? But I really like their cold brew coffee. It's perfectly fine to me. And that hazelnut, ooh, it's like roasted hazelnut. That's a good time. Okay, so I decided I'm only going to show you what's in my advent calendar if it's not a moisturizer, because moisturizers, all moisturizers so far. But I got today the Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment, which I've had this in my Ipsy before, and I love this mud mask, so I'm super pumped about that. The other day I got the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme thing. It's supposed to make your lips like plump. However, it burned. It burned my lips. It made me feel like I was having an allergic reaction to something. So I will not be using that. Okay, then I also got the Lancome, what is this? Mascara base. This goes on white. I've never used a mascara primer thing before. I used this the other day on my lashes, and let me tell you, it worked. It made my lashes look longer. It helped with clumping. Just really nice, and it freaked me out because it does go on white, but yeah, highly recommend this one. So this was my little project that I made tonight. I got this sign at Michael's, and it said something weird on it, so I just painted white acrylic paint over it. I did the letters with vinyl on my Cricut, and then I glued on all the ribbon and stuff. I went with like a candy cane theme, but this is what I'm going to use to display my Christmas cards. I've wanted to make this for years, but I put some ribbon on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Christmas cards, and I have these little clothespins, and I'm just going to stick them on the ribbon. And then my husband's job tomorrow is to hang this on the wall somewhere. I'm not quite sure where I want to put it yet. Thinking somewhere over here, because over here needs some Christmas spirit. And then it'll be somewhere where the kids can't get it. But I think that's gonna do it for tonight. I'm pretty tired. I made myself a hot chocolate. Somebody found a comfy spot. And I think we're just gonna call it a night. So I will see you all tomorrow.